Hi. Feels like a long time since I've talked to you, but it probably isn't for you. Last week or the week before, I followed through on something I said in a previous video, and I attempted to go up the Hakari Matas with my daughter. And it was an interesting experience. I'm not going to try and fool you into thinking that I actually made it to the top 1,300 stairs. I made it halfway, but that's not the point. I was really struck by the stairs. They were in groups, and they were, I've got a couple of photos to show you, and I wonder if you'll notice in them the thing that I want to talk to you about. Lots of them were like boxed with wood, but because of the way they were made, each step up was kind of stamped in by lots of people. So many people go up that walk. It's amazing, and I do intend to make it to the top one day, but not at the moment. But the thing that interested me is that the first step was always bigger, probably because that dirt had nothing holding it in and it got pushed away by all the feet and maybe rain and stuff. But that made the first step always big, and then the next ones were all quite even in each set. It happened again and again, and so I took this photo, or I got Kayla to take this photo. And isn't that interesting? I just think that's such a good life lesson. Oh, I'm probably getting sick of me going on about life lessons. But the first step is always the hardest. Getting started is difficult. The first step of deciding that you need some help and you're going to talk to somebody. The first step of reaching out to the person maybe who you've found, who you want to do some work with, some counselling work, some art therapy work. What will happen? Oh my gosh, what's it gonna be? Maybe it'll be terrible. I'm so scared. I don't know. The sorts of things that stop us from taking that first step. Maybe it's fears. Maybe it's just procrastination. Maybe it's, oh, the problems I'm having aren't bad enough to pay money or to seek help for. Or other people have got it so much worse than me. I should just be able to handle this. All those sorts of things that stop us from taking the first step. Once we've taken the first step, the next ones are so much easier. Just like in this picture, from the stairs up the Hakari Matas, the first step is always the hardest. So how could we overcome that? I don't think there's any easy answer. But I encourage you, take the first step and have faith and know that the next one is not going to be quite so hard, and that each one maybe will get easier as you go along. Maybe you could do some artwork, an art piece. Use anything you've got, pipe cleaners, paper, sticky tape, glue, Play-Doh. Clay is fun. Clay is really lovely and tactile. So those are arty things. What else? You could do some writing. You could ask yourself, what stops me from taking the first step? And do some free writing. Do you know what free writing is? I'm going to do another video about free writing, so look out for that if you don't know what it is. So some writing would be awesome. Write a poem about taking the first step. Write a song about taking the first step, or find a song about taking the first step and play it to yourself. Put it in your playlist and listen to it. Have a think. Am I not taking the first step because it seems so hard? Or what stops me from taking the first step? It's a really interesting question. I would love to hear your thoughts on that. So send me a message. Private message me, through Messenger or Instagram, whatever the Instagram thing is called. Talk to me about taking the first step. I want to tell you that the first step is always the hardest. And if you'll take that one, the next one will be easier. This is Dione from After the Rain Arts Therapy. Hope I can talk to you soon. Bye.